Today, we're going to paint a very special mythological creature, a griffin. The first step is priming. I'm using black spray to cover the entire miniature. Once that's dry, I apply a base coat of charred brown across the whole figure. When using an airbrush, always let each layer dry properly before moving on. This prevents pooling and helps preserve all those fine details. To keep the griffin's body clean while I work on the wings, I cover it with plastic wrap and secure it with a bit of masking tape. For the feathers, I start with khaki. I always thin the paint with thinner, so it flows smoothly through the airbrush and avoids clogging. By slightly tilting the airbrush as I spray, I can build up color without completely covering the previous layer. Next, I move on to the body, masking off the wings to protect them. I want the skin to resemble that of a lion, so I go with parasite brown, which has the perfect tone. For highlights, I use bronze brown. The Game Air range works beautifully with the airbrush and doesn't even need thinning. I then mix parasite brown with charred brown to reinforce the shadows and add depth. For the darkest areas, I use pure charred brown, working carefully so I don't lose the earlier layers. On the wings, I start shading the feathers with Gorgon brown, focusing on the upper parts, taking inspiration from a golden eagle. The rest of the plumage gets medium gray. Underneath, I add touches of pale sand, which is typical of many birds of prey. With charcoal, I create subtle patterns on the outer feathers, making sure the underlying color still shows through. To shade the wings and body feathers, I apply umber wash. On the lighter feathers, I mix Bag of Bones with umber for a softer effect. For the darker plumage, I use a diluted Hospitalier black to apply a wash to deepen the shadows. Once dry, I highlight with grunge brown using dry brushing. On the lighter feathers, I add final highlights with German camo beige, following the sculpted details. For the black feathers, I carefully dry brush with basalt gray. I add patterns with German camo beige, again taking cues from the golden eagle. I highlight them with pale sand for extra definition. On the griffin's head, I start with a base of blue-gray pale. Then I build up highlights with white-gray, gradually defining the volumes. For the brightest accents, I use dead white, placed selectively to make certain feathers pop. The beak gets a yellowish brown tone, made by mixing leather brown with plague brown. I shade it with a sepia wash. Then, highlight with plague brown on the upper areas. Finally, I add some touches of plague brown mixed with sand yellow for extra depth. To simulate fur on the griffin's body, I paint fine lines with bronze brown, always following the musculature to keep it natural. Use light brush strokes here. Don't press too hard. On the upper sections, I blend bronze brown with dark sand, again keeping the direction consistent with the muscles. I also brighten a few feathers with parasite brown. On the lighter feathers, I use dark sand for contrast. And there we have it. Our majestic griffin is complete. If you'd like to see how I created the forest base, check out our social media pages. And now I'd love to hear from you. What techniques would you like me to cover in future videos?